How y'all doing? I guess some of y'all saying, Red, what in the world are you doing? I saw some corn at the market and I wanted to cook some. And when you first get corn, it comes out of the field, it looks like this. You have to shuck it and then you have to silk it. Get the little hairs off of it. We call it silk. And so while I'm talking to you, I decided I would prepare me some corn for later. You know, while I'm silking this corn, it kind of makes me think about how we want certain things, but we don't want to have to do what's necessary to get those things. Kind of like enjoying a fresh ear of corn or cream corn, or we want the corn, but we don't want to go through the effort of having to shuck it and silk it and wash it and cut it off the cob or prepare it. And I think that's where a lot of us are having problems finding a mate or getting along with our mate. We want this great, wonderful relationship with this great, beautiful, wonderful person that has everything that we want. Some of us don't want to put forth the effort that it takes to get all that. And some of us are just delusional. So I'm going to have a conversation with you. I'm not going to so much beat you over the head with what I think. I'm just going to ask you a few questions to make you think about, are you a delusional dater? A delusional dater reminds me of a book title. Charles Dickens wrote a book called Great Expectations. And I think that's what a lot of delusional people end up being when they get out here saying that they are seeking a mate or a relationship that's more than just, shallow dating or out here sleeping with people willy-nilly. I hear a lot of people talking about, well, I just can't find anybody on my level. Well, do you really realize what your level is? I'm a 44-year-old woman who is not a supermodel. I'm not a fitness trainer. I'm not a millionaire. I'm not an entertainment mogul. I'm not an oil tycoon. I don't do ads for Body by this or that. I wouldn't be in an aerobics video. I don't teach a Zumba class. And I have my own flaws and faults. Therefore, I would be real foolish to want to meet somebody who has a perfect body, who is a billionaire, who has all kinds of accolades in entertainment and business, and they have this perfect life with no baggage. They never make any mistakes. They're perfect, and they look like a model. Now, I hear some of you already saying, well, I'm just not going to settle. Okay, that's great if you're not going to settle, but you damn sure sound stupid when you're asking the other person to settle for your ass. I mean, you're not perfect, so you're waiting on the perfect mate. It's kind of like I hear some of these girls hollering, well, honey, I want this and that in a man. Some of y'all can't even make a biscuit. You don't even know how to cook a decent meal. You can't balance a checkbook. You don't know how to hem a pair of pants. You don't know how to even maintain your household, but you want this great, fantastic, wonderful man. I know, fellas, you sitting back giving me a high five. Oh, she's great. But let me tell you about y'all. You want this wonderful, nurturing, loving woman who has the body of Jennifer Lopez or Beyonce, and she has the looks of Halle Berry, the brains of Michelle Obama, and you all don't even know how to change the oil in the car. Something breaks around the house, you're going through the yellow pages faster than I would looking for somebody to fix it. You bring no skills into the relationship as a man, but you want all that. And then I hear those people hollering about what they don't want. I don't want no baggage. Well, drop that baggage that you got. Because the only baggage that's weighing you down is yours. Somebody else's baggage is theirs. But you best believe that if you're over the age of 25 and you've ever had at least one heartbreak, one disappointment, or anything that wasn't perfect in your childhood, you dragging some baggage too. I like that saying that says everybody has baggage. Find somebody that'll help you unpack yours. I mean, really? Take a good look at yourself. I know that some of us are physically attractive and some of us have really fine-toned bodies. But you might be jacked up in your thinking. You might be jacked up in the head. I've met some of the most physically attractive people that I wouldn't be bothered with for 5 minutes because their brains, their attitude, it's like scrambled eggs. They're all over the place. I've met some average looking people, especially those who were married couples or dating couples who were just great people. I've met some individuals who were just great people that didn't look like supermodels, had not conquered the business world, and were not millionaires. Most of us who are watching this video are just regular people, good regular people. And believe it or not, the ones that we idolize because they have money or fame, deep down inside, they just regular people too. I think that it would be pretty healthy if I would challenge each one of you to write down a list of your greatest assets, personal assets. You know, what's so great about you? Then write the things about you that are not so great, things that you can actually see yourself or some things that other people have told you. Set that aside. Then make a list of what you want in a mate. Then make a list of what you have that is compatible with or equal to what you want in a mate. I bet you once you do that, you'll find out that it's not so much that you're settling the reason why you can't find a suitable mate, but you're asking people to settle for some stuff that you wouldn't even settle for. The best person that you can know is to know yourself. You're trying to get to know people and you don't know yourself. You don't know, you hollering about what you don't want, and the reason why you hear people hollering so much about, well, I don't want this and I don't want that, they don't know what they do want. Their whole life is such a sum total of negative experiences that they don't know what they do want. Because they haven't assessed the fact that they're delusional in their dating. They have expectations greater than what they could ever bring into a relationship. And they just don't want to accept the truth. That the reason why you're single is not because you'd be settling, but you'd be asking somebody to settle for something that you don't even want. Think about it. Let's talk about it. And I'll see y'all after I get this corn silked, cooked, and done. Be good to yourself.